Every year, we celebrate mothers as though motherhood is a naturally occurring miracle, like it's a sunset or a season, instead of a system built on women disappearing in plain sight. Flowers, brunches, the happy Mother's Day post with a perfect filter, carefully worded tributes about sacrifice, as if sacrifice is a badge of honor instead of a slow, steady leakage of the self. Look at her, they say. She does everything for her children. Maybe she does. Maybe that is exactly the problem. I have always found Mother's Day a little strange, as though the world agreed upon a myth. We wrap mothers in blessed and holy, like burial shrouds, so we don't have to see the woman shivering underneath the title. Sometimes a mother's hands are the only thing standing between a family and the floorboards. Before the sun is even up, she rises. Before the cry leaves the child's throat, she's reaching. Before the world asks, she has already given. She becomes the light bulb nobody notices until it blows. She is a calendar for other people's lives, the reminder, the warning bell. And inside of all that carrying, some women begin disappearing from themselves. A postponed dream tucked behind the flower bin, a swallowed resentment mistaken for attitude, silence settling where personality used to live. I think some women become so necessary that nobody notices when they stop fully existing as people and they only function as mother, wife, caretaker, infrastructure. Maybe that is why we resist speaking honestly about mothers as human beings, because once mothers become human, the pedestal cracks and things get complicated very quickly. Then we have to face the truth that some mothers damage while trying to love. That harm is not always cruelty. Sometimes it is an exhaustion so deep it rearranges a personality. Sometimes it is inherited silence, the way she ties her head tight just to keep the headache from leaking out. Sometimes it is people trying desperately to give what they themselves never properly received. How many women were asked to raise children while still arguing privately with their own childhoods? How many mothers were drowning quietly while everybody praised their strength? How many daughters inherited survival before they ever tasted softness? No child arrives to a perfected person. No child asks to be brought into this world. They arrive to people midway through becoming. They arrive to people still bleeding privately from old injuries, people trying to build tenderness using damaged tools. I think maturity is realizing that acknowledging this complexity is not betrayal, it is honesty. Not all mothers are saints. Not all mothers are monsters. Most are simply people. People shaped by loneliness and duty, fear and love, tenderness and deprivation, all tangled together so tightly that even they may not know where one ends and the other begins. They are human beings trying, sometimes beautifully, sometimes badly.